In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to slide into the bags, do a few different slides. Well, actually, I'm not going to show you how to do anything. I got a brand new YouTuber, actually just started uploading videos not too long ago, and he's sharing some awesome baseball content, so you're going to want to check him out. But I'm going to show his full video on how to slide properly into bags, and he's going to show you a few different sliding techniques there. And then after that video, we're going to break it down and talk about the techniques so you can really learn how to slide properly into the bags. Now, at the end of this video, he's doing a giveaway. So make sure you watch all the way through to the end so that you can have your chance at winning what he's offering. Check it out. Here's LA Gamo, the Baseballogist.
What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you different ways of sliding into the bag. My name's Gamo. I'm the Baseballogist. Time. That was pretty good.
Wow, LA, that was awesome video. First of all, those are some great slides. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing with my audience some more tips on how to slide. But real quick, can you just tell me, who is LA Gamo, the Baseballogist? Who are you?
John, first off, I appreciate you hopping on this. It's an honor to be reached out by You Go Pro Baseball. Come on, man. The most subscribers on YouTube, 80K.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on. And I'm nobody compared to you. So I truly appreciate you hopping on, or you inviting me to this. It's an honor.
Thank you, man. Hey, first of all, like I said before, you're killing it compared to when I started. So you're going to blow up quick. I guarantee it. So keep doing what you're doing because the content is amazing. So,
John, I truly appreciate it, man. You guys, what's up? I appreciate you guys hopping on or having me on. My name's Eli Gamo, the Baseballogist. All I'm here to do is entertain, motivate, instruct, and meet the baseball community. I'm not trying to compete with You Go Pro Baseball or anyone else. All I'm trying to do is give my take on the game, my angle, my skills, my knowledge, and my opinion about the game. That's all I am. I'm just another channel, and I truly appreciate you guys hopping on. I'm out here in Southern California. I did the whole baseball thing, D2 baseball, varsity baseball, JUCO baseball, travel ball baseball, Little League pony, everything. So therefore, I have a little bit of knowledge of the game, and that's why I'm here. I created this platform just to educate, just to relay the information I've been taught, and that's why I'm here. And I appreciate you having me on.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming. And today we're going to talk about what you know about sliding, and you're going to help us because my old butt is not going to get out there and show these young bucks how to slide, especially as a pitcher. I didn't have to do much sliding in my career. So can you first give us a little breakdown of the hook slide that you showed in the video?
Okay, cool. So I was a leadoff hitter. I was pretty fast. My 60 was about a 6'8". So I've always been the athletic one on the bases, And one of my biggest things that I used to like doing is I used to love bunting. And the reason why I did the hook slide as at first base is because those times where your second, short, third base, anyone just kind of has a throw that pulls the first baseman off, and first baseman automatically should catch and tag. So when you read that, as you can see in the video, if you could read the first baseman pulling off, you should have an athletic ability or athletic sense that he's going to have to tag you. So therefore, that's where the hook slide comes in play. So hook slide usually is that slide you use whenever you're beat. Make sense? Those catchers or those pitchers who have a great, those fast pitchers, slide step, those quick 1-8 pop times from catcher. And when you're about to slide at second and you see shortstop or second base about to receive, that's where you want to do a hook slide, because a hook slide is essentially a slide to avoid an automatic out. Make sense?
Absolutely.
So, exactly. So a hook slide, pass the bag, use your hand as leverage, and avoid the tag. And as you can see in the video, avoid the tag and catch yourself with your left hand or right hand in some cases.
Awesome. Yeah, so you're always trying to slide to the backside of the bag, or basically away from the tag. Avoid the tag. Right?
Away from the tag.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. Now,
so
what about...
again, if you're sliding at third base and there's a ball to left center, and the third baseman is on the other side of the bag, basically closest to left field, you should read that and make a hook slide with your right hand.
Great point.
It's all about reads. It's all about scenarios, but it's all about avoiding the tag and using your hand as the only thing to grab.
Awesome. That's a great point. What about the pop-up slide? I think these young bucks love to see the pop-up slide, love to try to do it, but they struggle to do it. You got any tips for them on how to do a pop-up slide?
So for the pop-up slide, first off, I truly believe pop-up slide is the first slide you should master, because it's the most generic slide and it's the most necessary slide for most cases. So you wouldn't use a pop-up slide at first, occasionally, but you would use it for second, third, for say a double, say for a triple, say there's a play at second that you're about to go for a double, and you do pop-up slide, and it's they overthrow the ball or just anything happens. Now you have an athletic slide to pop up and go to third, or pop up and go to home. So in my last pop-up slide, you can see I did a pop-up slide and went to third. It's just a good pop-up. It's a good athletic slide to move on or advance to the next slide or to the next bag. So my tips on that is, people always ask me, how do you do it? Do you stick your foot? Do you like try to jump up? My best advice for it is a pop-up slide. Your energy or your momentum is obviously going forward, right? So if this is my foot and this is the bag, use that as momentum, and right when you hit the bag, do like a sit-up. So it's you know what I mean? Do a sit-up to where your momentum hits the bag and energy has to go somewhere, right? So if you essentially slide on the bag and don't do pop-up, you just stick there, right?
Right.
However, if you hit the bag with your feet and do a sit-up and work on that, that's how you do a pop-up slide. Very athletic, very important slide to perfect, because you just need that.
And I think you did a great job with that pop-up slide in the video. And also, the bag you were sliding into was a breakaway bag, I saw. So You've gotten so good at it that you can do it pretty much without the bag. How much does the back foot play in the pop-up slide for you?
How much of the what? I'm sorry?
The back foot, the back leg. How much does that play a part?
It's funny how you said it. Actually, really good point out that it's a throwdown bag. It's real, but it's one of those bags where you throw down. There's no peg or anything. So at the end of the day, it's about getting your momentum to, whether it's a bag. In my case, it's a pop-up. It's a throwdown bag. I had to put my energy or my momentum into my foot and really press down on it. So for example, I'll give you an example. Hopefully people know about this, but Rizzo sliding to third base one time, literally a ball came in maybe 2 steps before he slid, and he did a pop-up slide into the dirt. And what happened was he did it in the dirt. Third baseman tagged him. All he did was kind of juke him, and boom, he got to the bag. So, my example, the best example is to use the bag as a stopping point, but to really break down the science behind it. That's why I'm called the baseballogist. I'm here to break it down. It's really about putting your momentum, stopping it, and popping up. So therefore, in this video, I essentially put my momentum and stopped with my foot and literally did a sit-up while sliding.
Nice. And that's just being an overall athlete and having that good awareness of where the ball's at and trying to avoid it. Now, can you talk about the head first slide? I think this is a little bit tougher of one for guys to commit to. It's a little bit scary, especially for the younger guys. What do you got for us on the head first slide?
It's very scary, and the best tip for that is to practice in a safe area first, right? And I'll get back to that at the end of this video. But for the head slide, it's actually a very more advanced slide, because you could break so many things. You could break your hand, your finger, your elbow, your shoulder. You could pop something, your clavicle, your neck. So my best advice for the slide is to get comfortable with it. Okay, to get comfortable. One of my practices when I was a kid. So it's all about kind of being comfortable and knowing how you did at first. And how I got comfortable with this is I used to do diving plays in my bed. Just full out right here, doing diving plays in my bed and getting really comfortable with that. And if you could land literally, so as you can see in the video, I had gloves in my hand. So, but you don't slide like that, because you could scrape your knuckles or you could break your hand. So to get comfortable, I would go head first or hands out. So therefore nothing breaks. That's why pros nowadays have those sleeves that they put over the hand so that nothing gets caught into, So just reaching out, full extension, always head up too. Because if you have your head down, your chin could get caught. And we've seen a lot of cases where they drag their whole face, they drag their whole, side of their face. So
get that scorpion too.
Oh man, the scorpion. And one of the best people to actually do the head first slide. Who do you think is one of the best, most iconic people to do head first slide?
First person that came to mind, Pete Rose.
Oh, Pete Rose. There's pictures of him doing Supermans out in midair, 2-3 feet up. So that's committing. That's also being comfortable and not hesitating. So fingers out, head up, chest up, and land firm on your hands and just glide and catch the bag. You should be solid.
So those are some great tips and points. Now, what if you want to advance that slide into the head first swim slide? How does that work?
Okay. So let me tell you about this. That was the first time I've ever done a head first swim slide. And I was scared. If I show you guys the outtake of this video, literally before me breaking, I'm literally just going like this, just practicing muscle memory, just practicing envisioning that I'm doing it. So my best advice to do that is you first have to be very comfortable with a head first slide. Because if you do a swim slide at first and you don't know how to do a head first slide, you could literally hurt yourself. And it looks cool. It's very efficient. However, you need to perfect the head first slide. So therefore, once you perfect that first slide and you're ready for the swim slide, first off, swim slide, it looks cool, but it's not a showboat type of move. It's actually a real move, and it's necessary sometimes. So, for example, a lot of the times where I told you where you do your hook slide, it's actually another hook slide. because hook slide is you avoid the tag. Swim slide is preferably for second base only. The reason why is because catchers are faster nowadays, pitchers are faster nowadays, and shoot, or sliders need to find ways of kind of outsmarting. I mean, you do need to get faster, you need to get better, but you need to essentially outsmart the tagger, shortstop, second base, anyone. So therefore, the purpose of the head first swim slide is most second base shortstops, they're taught to catch the ball and not reach for you, but essentially put their glove right there and have you meet them. So again, in this case, if this is the glove and I'm sliding into it, shortstop, second base, they're not going to reach out for you. So it's you thinking one step ahead. So for you to slide and make an easy out for the shortstop or second base and just randomly swimming, most cases it's hard. It's hard to adjust as a short and second baseman, right? So to break it down in technique, you need to have a strong core, right? Just like any other position, you need to have a strong core because I did a slow-mo on this. As you can see, I'm sliding, and when I lift up my hand, all my weight is on my arm. It's like doing a plank, right? You know when you do plank one hand, it's like that, and keeping your composure. So you don't want to slide and swim and tumble. You want to slide, swim, and keep all your strength on this side or sometimes the left side, and just create the athletic move and just dip in right there. I've gotten so many DMs about how many kids said, I avoided a tag by doing a swim slide. And it's the coolest thing. And, the game is changing. So, therefore, the slides need to change as well. You need to find a way to get better and to get smarter and to create and to expand your game, So that's my best tip for how to slide, swim slide.
That's awesome. Those are some great tips. Two things. First, I saw you on the head first and the swim slide, you were sliding to the backside of the bag. That's important, obviously, not to go straight into the bag. And the second thing is on one of the slides I saw, you kind of went past it. And because you were going to go past it, your athletic sense told you to start bringing your leg towards that base. And I don't think you overslid it, so you were able to keep your hand on there. But I saw that leg start to make its way towards the bag just in case. Is that an important thing?
So, man, you broke this down. You really broke down this video.
Well, I watched it like 30 times. I'm trying to learn how to slide.
Now you could teach it. You could show us now in the next video on how to slide, right? So I want to really showcase that. I don't think I showcased it enough because I didn't have the right angles. But for that slide, it's a head first slide. And it's, I don't know, there's a name for it, but you slide so fast with so much momentum that you go head first, catch the bag, and as the tag is being applied, you pass the bag, hold on the bag, and then catch your foot with it, right? So it's like a hook foot slide, right? Because you're going past the bag. So for first off, this isn't for everyone. Okay, I'll tell you why. Those are for the players who are really fast. So if you really think about the people that do the slide, I know Matt Kemp did it when he was with the Dodgers, when he was really quick. Dee Gordon does this. Altuve does this. Mike Trout does this. Billy Hamilton does it. So this slide isn't for everyone. It's for those really fast runners who have so much momentum that head first just isn't enough because they fear breaking something. So for this foot slide or foot hook slide is go head first, just like what John says, is go in the outer half of the bag so you could avoid the tag, swim through slide through the bag, hold on to the bag, and then catch yourself with your foot and hook onto it. And again, it's not for everyone. It's for the fast runners, the athletic runners, the ones who really are – actually, those guys fear going straight to the bag because they're going so fast, right? They fear breaking their fingers. They fear breaking their hand. They fear breaking their neck. So they want to go – it's like another level of sliding.
That's awesome. Some great tips again. Now, you mentioned before, practicing these things, because practicing sliding is not like ground balls. You can't go out to the field and take, 200 ground balls a day. I mean, you can do that for ground balls, but you can't do that. You do 200 slides in a day, you're going to be killing yourself. And you mentioned jumping onto your mattress before to work on that. Any other ways to really practice sliding?
So you're right. It's hard. It's hard to just go out there and say slide. So I have a whole bunch of tips. One tip I know I can tell you is in high school and college, they made a slide into they put tarp out in the outfield, very slippery. Okay, and then it tells you pop a slide because you're gonna tear up the you'll catch yourself. But put out a tarp and just get comfortable and throwing yourself out there and just sliding, right? And I think that's the best tip is being comfortable. Technique is technique, but if you could really have confidence in just throwing yourself out there and properly sliding without, hurting yourself, that's step one. Okay, those are actually my favorite practices because you don't have to run. You're kind of screwing around. After one or two slides that coach says, "Oh, you're good," they start kind of screwing around because you're comfortable, right? So put tarp out there. Tell your coach put tarp out there. Your brother, sister, mom, dad, put tarp out there in the grass, right? You're not going to slide on dirt with tarp there, but put a tarp out there with grass. Have fun with it. Oh yeah, no cleats, by the way. Just socks because you don't want your cleat to catch on. Have fun. Another one is if you're at home. I think this is where I actually kind of master the slide is just doing it at home, right? Putting when your mom or dad's gone, put your mattress out there with your brother or sister, and just have fun. Just diving into the bag and being comfortable with it. Back to what I said is you want to be comfortable. And after multiple reps of me screwing around, it just applied and translated to my game. So I used a mattress. And went head on. I did Pete Rose Superman slides. I did like the jump kick slide in midair, and that led to me not hesitating during the game or during practice or any other scenario, right? And another one, I don't know. Shoot, you're in Florida, so I'm in California. It's about the same weather. Shoot, maybe we could do it right now when it's warmer. Get a slip and slide, right? Get a slip and slide. Put water, put soap if you want. I don't care. And practice your slides. I used to love doing my headfirst slides on there because it was hard to get hurt, right? Because you're having so much fun, it was hard to get hurt. That same mentality I just told you about, apply that to sliding in the game. Is you're having so much fun that you're confident in what you're doing and your abilities that it's hard to get hurt, right? That's why when you watch the pros, they go all out because they've done it so much. It's not going to click at first, but the mentality of you being comfortable and then applying what John and I have been talking about should help your game in sliding.
Those are more great points. And you mentioned something really important, I think, there too, is going full out, because I think some guys slow down because they don't want to get hurt, but that you're actually putting yourself more at risk by
clip
slowing
your
down.
foot, clip your ankle, something. That's a great point right there.
Absolutely. So thank you so much. Again, where can these guys find you if they want to follow you?
So far I have two platforms. My Instagram is at Baseballogist. It's BASEBALLOGIST. Baseballogist. A lot of people ask, why is a baseballogist? It's just like a scientist. A scientist knows how to break down science. I'm the baseballogist. I could break down baseball. So find me on Instagram at Baseballogist. On YouTube, youtube.com/the Baseballogist. I'm there. I'm excited. I'm excited to show you what I've got, the angles and opinions and just instructional, everything. I'm so excited to show you guys.
So guys, I'm going to leave his information down below, links that you can click. So be sure to go do that. And as we mentioned in the beginning of this video, LA's got something for you guys. Go ahead and let them know.
John, so I'm just like yourself. I'm a person of giving. I'm a person, we've done our dues with baseball. Now that's why you create your platform. That's why I created my platform, because we want to essentially give back with information and give back physically somehow. And part of my channel, part of my what I'm trying to do is I want to give back to the community of baseball, whether it's equipment, whether it's just anything baseball related. So we're doing a giveaway. If you guys made it to the end of this video, we are doing a giveaway. All right, so there's two things you need to do. One, you need to subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com/TheBaseballogist. Subscribe to my YouTube, and also add me on Instagram at Baseballogist, and be ready to win. Oh yeah, by the way, since John is a former San Diego Padre, in respect and as in honor of that, I'm going to be giving away RIP to one of the greatest hitters, Tony Gwynn, 2001 baseball bobblehead.
Nice.
And if a lot of you youngsters don't know who that is, you got to know who he is. I'm also giving away a Will Myers hit for the cycle, brand new bobblehead, San Diego Padre, ready to give out to the people that subscribe to my YouTube and follow me on Instagram. Look out for the post. You're going to have the first dibs of winning it. It's going to come out soon. Can't wait to do it and to give it away and see the person I give it to.
That's awesome. If they didn't,
Okay, by the way, I'm gonna go two winners. Two winners.
Okay, cool. Very good. Guys, if it wasn't enough just to go over there and check out some of the great information he's got, now you got a chance to win something. And I know you're doing all kinds of giveaways. This is not the only giveaway you're going to do. You've got plenty more coming. So check it out again, guys. He's got some great stuff over there. The links are down below. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the
John.
info.
You go pro baseball.
Yes.
Listen to him. You'll go pro.
Hey, we're taking over this year. Let's do it.
Let's go. I'm excited. Appreciate this, man.
Thank you so much.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to drop a comment what your favorite slide is. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Gamo. I'm the Baseballogist. Dude, bro, I was out.
I know you were. You're a host.